Good afternoon, students. Today we are going to prepare semi-solid dosage form like ointments, creams, paste, jellies, and poultice. All of you studied in theory. All these semi-solid dosage forms mainly prepared for external application. The definitions and classification that also you have studied in theory. In short, we are look here. What do you mean by ointments? Classification ointments, ointment bases and their classification, factor which govern the selection of an ideal base for ointments, or various method for the preparation of ointment, and the general additives used for ointment that we see here along with the definitions of particularly cream, paste, and their preparations, jellies, and formulation of jellies that we see one by one. In short, we know that ointments are semi-solid preparation meant for external application to the skin or mucous membrane. They are usually contain medicament or medicaments dissolved, suspended, or emulsifying in the ointment base. ऑइंटमेंट यानी क्या है तो ऑइंटमेंट बेस के अंदर या तो एक या एक से ज़्यादा एक्टिव इंग्रेडिएंट्स एक तो डिज़ोल्व किए होंगे या फिर सस्पेंडेड किए होंगे या फिर इमल्सिफाइड किए गए होंगे। तो वो जो प्रिपरेशंस रहेगा जो एक्सटर्नल पर्पस के लिए यूज होता है दैट्स वी आर सेइंग द ऑइंटमेंट। Ointment bases, they're the most important here. Ointment base is that substance or the part of an ointment which serve as a carrier or a vehicle for the medicament. While selecting a suitable ointment base, the factors such as an action desired, nature of the medicaments to the incorporated and the stability of ointment are to be considered. सिंपली ऑइंटमेंट बेस यानी क्या तो वो इम्पोर्टेंट पार्ट जो कैरियर करके यूज होता है या फिर व्हीकल करके यूज होता है मेडिकामेंट्स के लिए। अब ऑइंटमेंट जब पर्टिकुलरली बेस जो सिलेक्ट करते हैं तो वो सारे एस्पेक्ट्स को ध्यान रखते हुए सिलेक्ट किए जाते हैं। फैक्टर विच आर गवर्न for the selection of an ideal base for ointments। अब कौन कौन से फैक्टर्स के ऊपर ऑइंटमेंट बेस सिलेक्ट होते हैं? एब्जॉर्प्शन एंड पेनिट्रेशन, इफेक्ट ऑन स्किन फंक्शन, miscibility with skin secretions and serum, compatibility with skin secretions, freedom from irritant effect, emollient properties, easy to applications and remove, stability, solvent properties, emulsifying properties, and the consistency. These are the various factors while we are considering the base for as an ointment. Simply, ointment bases we are classified into four different classes: oleogenous bases, which containing petroleum products like soft paraffin, hard paraffin, liquid paraffin, excess, etc. Absorption bases, that's again we are summarized in two types: non-emulsified base and water in oil emulsions. Non-emulsified bases, that's we are saying wool fat, wool alcohol, hydrous wool fat, beeswax, etc. Emulsion bases, there are again two types according to the types of emulsion: O by W type of emulsion and W by O type of emulsion. And last one, that's water soluble bases, carbovaxes. So all these are different types of the classes of the ointment bases has some advantages and some disadvantages. All that you are studied in theory. So these ointment bases plays an important role in the stability and the consistency of an ointment basis. While you are going to prepare ointments, so methods followed by you peoples that also plays an important role in the consistency of ointment. So ointment we are prepared by four different methods. First one, trituration method. Second one, fusion method. Third one, chemical reaction method. And fourth one, emulsification method. Trituration, where triturate all that ingredients in the base and prepare homogeneous mass. Fusion method, we are melting all that ingredient in the decreasing order of melting point. First one, we are taken the higher melting point having ingredients, then laser, and then last, which is the having a minimum melting point. Third one, chemical reactions method, in which we are perform the chemical reactions between the two ingredients and prepare the homogeneous semi-solid mass, and we are used as an ointment basis. Emulsification method, in which simply we are prepare the emulsion according to the types of ingredients, oil in water or water in oil type. Mainly cosmetic preparations, creams, that we are prepared by emulsifying method. Number of additives also used in the ointments, which are required for stability and consistency. Preservatives like methylparaben, propylparaben were used. Humectants like glycerin, propylene glycol or sorbitol, which also helps to maintain the consistency of an ointment. Antioxidants to prevent the oxidative decomposition of ingredients used in ointment bases. Chelating agents to prevent the catalytic oxidative degradation of trace elements. So antioxidants and chelating agents, that's were used to prevent the oxidative decomposition of an active ingredient. Ointment bases mainly contains unsaturated fatty acids, so oxidation or decomposition of the active ingredients maybe occurs sometime. So to prevent all that things, we are use these antioxidants and chelating agent. Creams. Creams, these are the semi-solid dosage form prepared by emulsification method for external use. There are two types, aqueous and oily creams, which the emulsion are oil in water and water in oil respectively. The oil in water type is relatively non-greasy. Creams are very popular from external medication. Cold creams and vanishing cream, these are the most common examples of creams which are prepared by emulsification methods. Then paste. Pastes are generally very thick and stiff, semi-solid preparation intended for external application to the skin. They do not melt at an ordinary temperature and thus form a protective coat. Pastes are the classified according to the base employed in their preparation. Solid colloidal base, with gelatin base, with starch base, with tragacan base, polyethylene glycol base, cellulose derivative base, pectin base. These are the various types of the bases, and according to that basis they are identified. Method of preparation. These are prepared by trituration and fusion method. Then jellies. Jellies are the transparent or translucent non-greasy semi-solid preparation meant for external application to the skin or mucous membrane. They may be prepared from natural gums such as tragacan, pectin, sodium alginate, or from synthetic cellulose and sodium carboxymethyl cellulose. Types of jellies: medicated jellies, lubricating jellies, miscellaneous jellies meant for patch testing and electrocardiography. Poultices. Poultices are soft, viscous, wet mass of solid substances applied to the skin for their fomentation action in order to provide relief from pain or reduce inflammation or to act as a counter irritant. So these are the various semi-solid preparations and their definitions. Containers, semi-solid preparations were dispensed in a glass or plastic jars having a screw caps with impermeable liner. They should be stored in a well-closed container so as to prevent loss of volatile constituents. They can also be supplied in a plastic or metallic collapsible tubes. Generally, wide mouth containers were used for dispensing semi-solid preparations. Labels. अब ऑइंटमेंट्स, क्रीम्स और पेस्ट या जेलीज या पोल्टिस के लेबल्स के ऊपर आपको हमेशा इंस्ट्रक्शंस लिखना है. स्टोर इन अ कूल प्लेस फॉर ऑइंटमेंट containing low melting point ingredients. You should write for external use only. Every preparation you must be note down for external use only. तो ये जनरल इंस्ट्रक्शंस थी आपको सेमी सॉलिड प्रिपरेशंस के बारे में. नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू प्रिपेयर आवर नेक्स्ट प्रिपरेशन एंड वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्पेंस आवर नेक्स्ट प्रिपरेशन, दैट इज to prepare and submit emulsifying wax. Experiment number 53, to prepare and submit emulsifying wax IP. The formulations as I am displaying on blackboard: cetosterol alcohol 900 grams, sodium lauryl sulfate 100 grams, purified water 40 ml. And that formulation is given. And here, as I am displaying the quantity for 10 grams. Same such 10 grams. So I am prepared the quantity here for 10 grams. Label apply as directed by each. अब ये जो प्रिपरेशन आपको प्रिपेयर करना है और डिस्पेंस करना है, तो जैसे मैंने अभी आपको बताया कि जब आप ट्रैचुरेशन मेथड यूज करते हो तो आपको ट्रैचुरेट करना है सब कुछ. लेकिन अगर आप फ्यूजन मेथड यूज करते हो, 99% ऑइंटमेंट्स वी आर प्रिपेयर्ड बाय फ्यूजन मेथड, यानी आपको इंग्रेडिएंट्स को मेल्ट करना है. सो व्हाइल वी आर फॉलोइंग द फ्यूजन मेथड, वन थिंग यू शुड बी कीप इन योर माइंड परमानेंटली. आप आपके दिमाग में ये बात फिक्स कर लो कि जिन इंग्रेडिएंट्स का मेल्टिंग पॉइंट जो है वो ज़्यादा होता है तो वो हमें सबसे पहले लेना है. सो हियर आल्सो हाउ वी आर प्रिपेयर, weigh accurately of all ingredients and keep aside. Take cetosterinol alcohol and melt it. सबसे पहले आपको क्या लेना है, cetosterinol alcohol। अब ये आपको लेना है कि इसका जो मेल्टिंग पॉइंट है वो ज्यादा है सोडियम लॉरेल सल्फेट। तो हमें cetosterinol alcohol लेना है और उसको मेल्ट करना है। So we are heated up to the 90 degrees Celsius। Then ये वाटर बाथ के ऊपर मेल्ट करना है, इवेपोरेटिंग डिश में आपको ट्रांसफर करना है, मेल्ट करना है। Then you should add सोडियम लॉरेल सल्फेट। अब cetosterinol alcohol जिसका टेम्परेचर यानी मेल्टिंग पॉइंट ज्यादा है तो वो मेल्ट हो गया। तब आप कम मेल्टिंग पॉइंट वाला ऐड करोगे तो आपको वहां पर वापस हीट करने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी। देन ऐड प्यूरिफाइड वाटर। जैसे ही सोडियम लॉरेल सल्फेट मेल्ट हो जाएगा, यू शुड ऐड प्यूरिफाइड वाटर, मिक्स वेल, वी आर गेटिंग द ट्रांसल्यूसेंट mass, and that mass we are transferring to wide mouth containers, cool and label and dish। अब सिंपल यहाँ आपको क्या करना है, जब वो लिक्विड है तभी आपको ट्रांसफर कर देना है आपके कंटेनर्स और उसको कूल करना है। अब यहाँ पर हीटिंग एंड कूलिंग प्रोसीजर, दैट इज द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट। अब यहाँ पर जो है आप जैसे कूलिंग या मेल्टिंग करोगे, सो हार्डनेस एंड सॉफ्टनेस ऑफ योर ऑइंटमेंट और क्रीम, दैट डिपेंड्स। आपका जो सेमी सॉलिड प्रिपरेशन आप बनाने वाले हैं तो वो आप उसको हीटिंग कैसे करते हैं और कूलिंग कैसे करते हैं उसके ऊपर उसका हार्डनेस जो है वो डिपेंड होता है। अगर इफ यू आर हीट दैट प्रिपरेशन फॉर लॉन्ग टाइम and cool, so hardness is definitely more, but if you are providing temperature slowly and for a short duration of time and then cool slowly, so your preparation becomes smooth and soft। तो ये बात आपको ध्यान रखना है और इसीलिए आपके किसी भी प्रिपरेशंस को कम से कम हीटिंग प्रोवाइड करने के लिए आपको क्या करना है, जिस इंग्रेडिएंट्स का मेल्टिंग पॉइंट ज्यादा है उसी को आपको पहले लेना है, यानी आपको दोबारा कोई इंग्रेडिएंट्स को एक्स्ट्रा हीटिंग जो है वो देना नहीं पड़े। Those ingredients are soluble, they are made soluble and then add simply। So here first we are taken cetosterinol alcohol, melt it, then add sodium lauryl sulfate। Sodium lauryl sulfate has lesser melting point than cetosterinol alcohol, so just here we are added, it dissolves quickly, melts quickly। Then add water, stir well, we are getting a translucent mass that transfer into container and cool slowly। So we are getting a good consistent and soft preparation। उसको लेबल लगाइए as per our regular labeling procedure। Just you should write the additional instruction for external use only and according to the use as directed by physician, then everything is the same as like our routine labels and dispense। Experiment number 54, to prepare and submit simple ointment IP। अब यहाँ पर आपको ये ध्यान रखना है कि सबसे ज्यादा मेल्टिंग पॉइंट है हार्ड पैराफिन, then cetosterinol alcohol, then white soft paraffin and used। So where currently all these ingredients those are required for 20 gram। So calculate the quantity for 20 gram according to the factor you should। अब ये 1000 ग्राम के लिए 50 है तो आपको 100 ग्राम के लिए 5 लगने वाला है। 20 ग्राम के लिए आपको 2.5 ग्राम should be calculated. Simple. 2.5 gram. Same 2.5 gram. Same 2.5 gram. And particularly we need you should calculate 100 ग्राम के लिए हमें लगता है 1000 ग्राम के लिए 50 ग्राम तो 100 ग्राम के लिए 85 ग्राम 10 ग्राम के लिए 8.5 ग्राम तो ये हमें लगेगा 17 ग्राम सिंपल 50 ग्राम्स कितना लगेगा 1 ग्राम सॉरी 50 grams means 1 gram or 20 1 gram 20 1 gram 20 ये हो गया आपका 20 grams को अब इसमें आपको क्या लेना है आपका वाटर बाथ रेडी कीजिए सिंपली देन यू शुड ऐड फर्स्ट हार्ड पैराफिन melt it then add immediately cetostable alcohol which is also immediately melt then add yellow soft paraffin and then add wool fat so all that ingredients melts immediately without even any extra heating to all ingredients then remove from water bath steam well to get the homogeneous preparation then transfer into your container pull it slowly and label and dismiss. That's simple preparation, particularly we are prepare and dismiss. Okay, so these are two preparation you should be prepare and dispense. According to that, you should prepare the label, write the instructions which particularly for external use only, store in a cool and dry place, direction should be provided, apply as directed by the physician or use as directed by the physician, and remaining you should write everything as per our regular labeling procedure. So all these are about simple ointment IP. Okay, thank you. Your next preparation, that is sulfur ointment, and particularly next one, that is zinc oxide ointments, that we will see next time. Thank you.